Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you're here. So, quick update on my mom if you haven't heard already. If you're not interested, skip forward. I'm going to make it pretty quick. So, she had a hemorrhagic stroke. I know I don't say that quite right, but she had a stroke. It's a brain bleed, but it's not like an aneurysm. It's caused by medication for her AFib. So she had that. They've been sending her back and forth between two hospitals, like one that's a full hospital and one that's like more of just like a care hospital. They don't have like all the bells and whistles and all the testing machines and stuff. And I think she's back at the regular hospital now for good, which I'm kind of happy about because they have more staff, they have more people monitoring and doing things. There's been so many different doctors involved, and yeah, I kind of feel like one of them felt like she was just a little over dramatic, and that's why they rushed her out both times. So she was there, then she was at this other place, then they sent her back for an MRI, and they're like, oh, we want to keep her for a couple days. So then they're like, oh, she's stable, so she can go back, and we went back for a few days, and now we're back here, and it looks like she's going to be here for a while. The brain, the blood that was in her skull has turned into an abscess, and so she has a terrible infection up there. They aren't sure what the infection is, so just please keep praying if you have been praying for her. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it's, I guess, just antibiotics and time, and hopefully finally we'll get an answer. They were doing a lumbar puncture on her today because she also has an infection in her disc and one of her vertebrae. Not sure if they're connected. Kind of feel like it's probably connected to the terrible infection she came in with, but don't know. So the infectious disease doctors, there's been two of them that we've seen. They have been so much better than all the other doctors. I feel like they really want to know what's going on. They are more communicative. They seem to know what's going on just a little bit more. We have a very nice hospital doctor, not the one that discharged her twice, but another one. They kind of rotate, I guess. But he seems a little absent-minded. So thank God for the infectious disease doctors. I'll try to keep you updated. So it's just she has an infection in her brain now, which is just what she needs after everything else. She kind of has regressed a little bit. She can talk. It's harder for her now because she's on an NG tube. So she has that. They have her on oxygen tube because that's infecting her breathing. So her mouth is super dry. So it's a little hard to understand, but she still has brain activity. She's still thinking. Before this infection seemed to have gotten in a problem, she was like reading what was on my shirt. She could read the clock. We were talking, not like full on conversations, but like she was there, and all her limbs are moving, and she has strength, which she's torn out her NG tube at least 3 times. So now her arms are, she's restrained, so she can't do that, which really sucks. It's been really hard to see everything going on with her. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. They gave her some terrible drugs that just really knocked her out. She doesn't metabolize sedatives or narcotics very well. She looked like she was on a drug trip when they gave her Oxy, and so yeah, that's what's going on. They're not going to give her any more of those. So I'd rather her be in some pain and discomfort, but awake and alert and can communicate, than like just sleeping for days on end, because that's what they have been kind of, whatever they've been giving her just knocks her out. So we'll see. I'm filming this. My Black Friday haul is coming up. I meant to get that up today, but I'm going to put this up instead. I have my empties. Those are things that were pre-recorded before today. So I'm filming this on what day is it? The 12th. I had to look at my calendar. Anyway, life, right? Today I have my Walmart box, which just came, and as well as my Ipsy and my Macys. Macys came like on the 1st or 2nd. So I've been waiting, and Ipsy came pretty quickly this month. I think my Ipsy and my Walmart came within a day of each other, or maybe the same day. I don't even remember at this point. Yeah, just lots going on. I'm done with classes at least, so I don't have to be, present in front of all my students. And now I just have to grade all their finals and some of their last projects before their finals, which came in last week. So it's not like I'm super behind. I am a couple days behind on where I would like to be for grading. Anyway, before I forget, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like unboxings, I usually am not. I feel so scattered right now. Yeah, so I do lots of unboxings, hauls, perfume, Bath and Body Works. It's body care day. I'm going to go, before I head back to the hospital to relieve my dad for the night, I'm going to stop at Bath and Body Works and check out body care day. I know I want to get some shampoo and conditioner because I was planning to bring some home from their place, but that's not something that's going to go bad. So I'm just going to buy some new, I don't know what scent I should get. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll be done with that soon. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this first. This is my brain today. All right, let's start with Ipsy. This is the bag this month. I think it is very cute. It seems dark. So we'll start with Ipsy. It still seems a little darker than I'd like it. I am working on getting a new phone. I'm going to take some of the money that my friend gave me. And then my aunt sent me a $100 gift card, and I've been saving up, but I was like, there's no way I'm going to save up before the end of the year. But I think between those things, I'm going to use the Visa gift card and the money my friend gave me and the money I saved up and get myself a new phone. I think we're just going to get the 17. So let me know if you have thoughts on the 17. I was going to get a 16, but I want the 256 gigabyte because I filled up my 8, which is what I'm filming on, and it's 256 gigs. So I don't want to have my storage. So I think it's $100 cheaper to get the 17 than the 16. So that's my thoughts anyway. Okay, we're all over the place. Ipsy. I did get an add-on, which I'll show you in a minute too. Let's pull out the card. Play Beauty, Spread Joy. Looks like they're going to do Elf next month. Okay. I wonder if that's I'm wearing the Tarte today. And then Tatcha Longevity Serum. That sounds nice. Sugar Silk Eyeshadow Palette. Okay. So those are those. First up, why am I looking at it? We're going to pull up the first thing because I read it. We have Dear Sky from Ellis Brooklyn. This is one I had been so curious about. I know Lisa, I'm pretty sure you said you picked it up. And it's been one that I've wanted to smell, but I either never see it in Sephora when I go, or I never remember to look for it. So we have Honeydew Melon, Strawberry Leaf. Mid is Tuberose and White Peony. Dry is Ambret and Galbanum. All right, this is not the best card to spray on, but we're going to spray on it anyway. It's not quite as sweet as I was thinking. I guess the Strawberry Leaf, I was thinking it would be more strawberry forward, which is silly because it's leaf. It kind of reminds me of Daisy just a little bit. Like it would fit into the Daisy line, I feel like. Maybe a little stronger than some of the Daisies. It's interesting. I don't dislike it. I'm not in love with it. But we will definitely wear that and give it a try. Then the next thing in here is from Adagio. This is the Cooling Scalp Serum. Do you want to focus? There we go. This retails, full size retails for $115 of the perfume. This retails for $49, 30 ml. This is, this says it's a 30 ml. So they said this is the full size. That's ridiculous. $49 for this much? I feel like I could go through that very quickly. But this also says it's a deluxe sample, so I don't know. Congestion and oiliness. Okay. We will give it a try eventually. That's probably going to be a way down the road because I probably will not remember to put that on with everything that's going on. Then we have, this was my pick. This is the Amore palette from Luna Magic. And I chose this one because there wasn't really anything that was calling to me too much. So little, cute, in love, obsessed, desired, intimate, and self-care. It's kind of fun. Some interesting shades. We're going to swatch them. I'm going to have to pause and get my makeup wipe though. Okay, they seem to be pretty nice. There's a little bit of chunkiness, I guess. It's not the smoothest. They kind of blend out to nothing though. Ooh, look at it. Wonder if you can build them up. Let's see. Let's do that with the other matte. Yeah, they do diffuse out, I guess. So interesting. Not super excited about it, but also not mad at it. And like I said, the other things I wasn't too enthused with that were the choices this month. Okay, so this guy retails for $26. This is a full size. I don't mind it. I'm not like super excited about it, but I don't think it's too bad. Then the next thing in here is a Maracuja Juicy Lip. This is actually what I'm wearing. I think I have hibiscus on tonight. Oh, this is different. They used to be the opposite. I wonder if this is the same size. I don't want to... Oh, so it doesn't have very much. You can see there is the end of it. So they've just kind of changed the packaging slightly. But I will definitely use that. I just finished one of this size, but the old packaging. So not bad. And then this is, oh, that retails for $27 for a full size. I never pay full price. I get them during Sephora sales. They go on sale frequently. They have deals at HSN and QVC. There's always a deal on those. And then our last thing is Elman Beauty, the gel lip pencil in So Sultry. This retails for $18. This is a full size. Let's see if I can get this open. Well, it has a built-in sharpener because I just pulled off the end by accident. Which is funny because it's like a twist, so you don't really need it. Oh, this is very brown. That is not a shade I'm going to wear. That's very browny tan. So I am just going to leave it like that and we will pass that one along. So one to pass along, eyeshadow Keep. We'll eventually, that's interesting. It's something different at least, I guess. Perfume fell under my leg because it's so tiny. So not too bad. There's like 3 that I know I'll get some use out of, but definitely get use out of the perfume, the eyeshadow, the lippy. The one is the hair. Okay, whatever. I like the bag. I'm really excited about the bag. I love the colors. It's very sparkly. It is glitter. It is not sequins, but it is definitely glitter. So beware of that if you are not a glitter fan. Yeah, I still like the perfume. Is not rocking my world, but it's not offensive either. The one add-on I got was from Banu. This is the AHA plus BHA Blemish Control and Exfoliating Serum. It's a 2% salicylic acid acne treatment. I got one of these from Beauty Tap earlier this year, and I used it, and I really enjoyed it. So when I saw this for $12, I went, oh, that's a good deal. I'm going to get that. So this is, yes, this is a nice serum. I use this in place of Good Genes when in the morning. So this is kind of, will be a replacement to work on at some point this upcoming year. So Ipsy is $15 plus $2 shipping and handling or whatever. And Macys is $15 just outright. This month we have a 10 off of $40. My 5 off of 25 worked last month. But guess what? They canceled my order. And so I lost the coupon. You know, just fun because they sold out of it. I was ordering the Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush Hair Serum or hairspray. So in here we have, oh, it's funny. This is Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl Elixir. This, I really love. This has cherry in it. This is, I actually have this on my dresser right now. It is a perfume that I am currently using. So black cherry, accord, almond, tuberose and rose, vanilla, and cocoa. It is a cherry forward fragrance, and I love cherry fragrances, so that's a good one. Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. Not tried it, but I do enjoy Elemis on occasion, so that's a good one. We have Skin Gym Red Carpet VIP Gold Foil Eye Mask. Okay, pretty good. I don't think I've tried these. I just realized they sent us a perfume. We haven't had a perfume in months. So good job, Macys. I'm very happy that you brought back the perfume. I didn't give that the like applause that it should have had. And then it seems there's 2 more things. This is Exfoliate from Kate Somerville. I do not like this. Whatever the ingredient in here, it stings. And so it is not one that I enjoy. I will pass that one along. Then we have the Smashbox Photo Finish Illuminate Glow Primer. I tend to like their primers, so I will definitely give that a try. And then we have this little tiny hair claw, which I'm going to leave in the plastic because this is not something I can use in my hair. I mean, if I did like a half up, but I don't do my hair that way. And this is too small for my mom. So I will pass that along to maybe a friend, somebody, maybe my best friend would enjoy it, but not too bad. This will be passed along, as will the Exfoliate. So passing along to the other 4 though, I'm happy with. I love this perfume. I will use the sample. I don't need to use the sample, but I'm going to. LMS Superfood, that seems solid. The Smashbox Primer seems solid. The eye patches, these are always nice. I do enjoy these. I need to start using my under eye patches more. I just have not been planning ahead enough to do that at night, and that's something I need to work on. Which brings us to Walmart. And the way the packaging is now, I had to pull off my name because my name and address and everything was like very prominent on these new boxes. So this is the new box. They have raised the price. It is now $8.98 instead of $7.90 or $6.98. So it raised up $2 a quarter, which in some ways people are like, oh, well, it's still cheap, but that's a big increase. And these used to be $5. So that's, you know, almost a 50% increase since then. We have a Cold Weather Beauty Edit. I had version 1.1. I think that was what mine was. I'm trying to remember. It says in your email, but do I have my email pulled up? No. First up, we have Good Molecules Hydrating Facial Cleansing Gel. I went through one of these earlier this year. It is a fine cleanser. I didn't dislike it. It wasn't one that I was like, ooh, this is amazing, but did I have a full size? I might have a full size of this actually. So this is $11.97 for a 6.7 ounce. I'm not too enthused with foil packets with the increase in price, but we shall see. There are all these little guys too, which are so much fun. Okay, next up we have from Palmer's. This is the Cocoa Butter Formula with Vitamin E Tahitian Vanilla Cream. And this looks like they are trying to dupe Sol de Janeiro. This retails a full size for $13.97, 8.8 ounces. I feel like we could have gotten a bigger sample for something that is this price. I can appreciate more than this because this is not going to be enough for my body. And it says to apply it twice daily. How is it 72-hour moisture if you have to apply twice daily? I guess I'm feeling a little salty about this box. Okay, we have something that is not a foil packet next. This is the Jergens Vanilla Crush Shea Infusion Scented Body Lotion. So we have 2 vanilla lotions in this. This retails a full size for $7.47 and it is a 14 ounce. So let's see, I can smell this one. Yeah, it smells nice. It's just a very light vanilla. It's not as rich as like Rakuten vanilla, and it doesn't have that cookie caramely scent of Vanilla Bean Noel, but it's a nice vanilla, just kind of a plain vanilla. Okay, we have another foil packet. This is the High Pro Pack Extremely Damaged Hair Intense Protein Treatment. It is to fortify hair, prevent breakage, and exceptional conditioning. Leave on 2 to 5 minutes, rinse thoroughly. This does have a barcode. Well, so does this guy though. So maybe. Okay, This retails for $2.12 for 1.7 ounces. So this is the full size. I guess it's a full size foil packet. I don't do hair masks. Like, that is just not something I'm interested in. Excessively damaged hair. I do not have excessively damaged hair. I don't think I need this. I would need this. Don't know what that was. I feel like this could last me at least twice with my hair, and I have a lot of hair, but I'm going to pass this one along because this is not something I'm going to wear or use. Okay, next up we have from Essence. This is a Hydra Kiss lip oil. Kind of a interesting shade. It looks almost ombre. These retail for $4.97, and this is a full size. But can you see like how it looks like an ombre almost? That's interesting. What flavor or scent? This is pink champagne. I'm not going to open it because I don't need another lip oil right at the moment. We're just going to try to smell it. It doesn't really, it smells kind of like a generic lipstick, I guess. So, but I will definitely try it out, hopefully get some use out of it. Then our next thing in here, we're going to see what I think is probably the most exciting for last. Okay, hopefully I'm close to where I was before. I had some noisy construction vehicles to decide to start up right next to me, and then they sat there for a few minutes idling and talking to each other, yelling out their windows. Still hearing noisy cars. Anyway, I have two more things. This first one is from Plum Beauty, and this is facial shaping razors. These retail for $4.47. I have never tried these. I do have the Dermaplane that's like that I bought that exfoliates and stuff. This is they can exfoliate. Maybe I'll try them. Let me know if you've tried these, like what your thoughts are on them and everything. And it says you can reuse them, but I know my Dermaplane you're not supposed to, so let me know your thoughts on that. And my last thing is from Dove. This is the Himalayan Salt and Rose Oil. Woo, that is very rosy. I think this actually will work for next month because I'm planning to use a rose. I'm planning to use a rose like body care. That's my plan for January anyway, so this I guess is a good time. Full size retails for $7.97 in the 15 ounce. This is the little travel size. How big are you? You have no size. I thought oh, there it is, 3.5 ounces. It's just very, very light. And if you look at it with your finger there, because why would they have something there? You're looking at everywhere there's white. Okay, so for $8.98, not terrible. Do I feel like it's worth, I got $2 more worth out of this than I have some of my past ones? Not really. You know, it's not super exciting. I didn't really get any makeup or anything that's colored or exciting. But, you know, I will use the scrub. These are a good value because this is like, I don't know. I feel like, yes, I got my value in my box, but am I super excited? Not really. Because this one I'm going to pass along. These I'm kind of like a little nervous about. I will use the cleanser and the 2 lotions. I wish I didn't get 2 vanilla. I mean, that's a good scent, but 2 vanilla lotions is a little like, really? And then the lip oil. That's, you know, the closest to makeup, but it's not very, you know, it's not going to be a super exciting color. But that's what I got. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you got in your Walmart. Do you like yours better than mine? Do you like mine better than yours? Let me know down below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what your plans are for the holidays. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.